morning, Silver.gypsies. So we're currently in Great Falls. We stayed here last night. Great Falls in Montana. We're just heading off. So it's currently about 8:30. I think it's what's today?
Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Yeah.
Sunday. Alright, so this is the CBD area of Great Falls.
Yeah, it's nice old buildings. We were here last Friday with our friends from Arkansas, and we walked around a fair bit last week and had a look at everything. It was really nice, and now we're off to Great Falls.
Well, yeah, the falls at Great Falls, yeah. So that should be good. Today, so we're heading to look at the falls first up, and then we're heading over to St. Mary's near Glacier National Park, and then we'll be heading into Canada to Waterton Park on Waterton Lake. So been there before a couple of times. Absolutely beautiful, pristine area. So we've been very keen to visit it again. So that's exactly where we're heading today.
Over the border. Hopefully it's a nice quick border transition. We've had some really slow ones before, particularly one that was coming out of Canada last time. They actually didn't want to let you out.
Oh, they didn't want to let me back into the US, you mean?
That's right.
So they had me detained for probably half an hour or something, I think.
Yeah, well...
But anyway, we sorted it out. They found out I wasn't a terrorist or a murderer or whatever it was. And yeah, I got back into the US. It's like an oil plant, or maybe a gas plant. There's a lot of coal around this area that's not mined, but it's certainly, the seams are certainly drained of methane for natural gas use in both power plants and households. And I'm just going to change lanes here because we're about to cross the mighty Missouri River. And looking to my right here, so that's the way it flows. It's flowing downstream, eventually flows into the Mississippi.
Which we've crossed a few times now.
Yeah. So heading downstream from where we are, this is the upper level of the Missouri River, and over a distance, I think it's of around 20 miles or so, it drops around 500 feet in elevation, so quite a bit. Great Fall of the Missouri. That's where we're heading, Great Falls. Great Falls of the Missouri. So we've got about 1.5 miles until we get to it. So this is Ryan's Dam Road.
Come on, let's go this way. 1, 2, come on, get the brand new. If you wanna come through, say it like you want to. 1, 2, 3, woo! Boom, boom, got a brand new thing. Got a bang, bang, gonna do it my way. When you're feeling real good, when we win the play. We got a bang, bang, gonna do it again. Boom, boom, let's go. Let's do it. Bang, bang, come on now. Woo!
Montana. This is its actual namesake, the Great Falls. Ryan Dam is behind me. It was made in 1915 for electricity. It was first written about in 1805. It's part of the famous Lewis and Clark Trail. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a really serene place. We pass no traffic on the way here. And as you can see, lots of water going over the dam. We've seen photos of it before the dam and it's just beautiful.
So over to the right here is the hydroelectric powerhouse, and in the bottom you can see some mainly submerged pipes. They're called penstocks, and the water comes from a dam through 6 of these penstocks and turns turbines at about 200 RPM, and they in turn power the generators above them, each powering about 14,000 kilowatts. So these falls here, they drop about 150 feet, and it's the first fall of several in the area. I think there's 5 in total, and a couple of other dams and hydroelectric schemes as well. So this is, as Michelle said, it's on the Missouri River. It's damming the Missouri River, and it's one of the longest rivers in the US, and it flows into the Mississippi, which is the longest river in the US. So this is the first of the 5 falls, and this is Ryan Dam. So you can see the majority of the water's coming through the hydroelectric plant, but they also maintain some of the water going through its natural water course. But how does a hydro dam actually work? Well, after the dam is built, the river is restricted and the water builds up to form a reservoir. The water from the reservoir is concentrated and flows through the intakes past the control gate that controls the force of the river flow and into the dam. From the control gate, the water current passes down the penstock and over the blades of the turbine. The water pressure here is extremely powerful as water is pushed over and through the turbine. The force of the compressed water is strong. It rotates the blades of the turbine, which in turn spins the generator. The water flushes out past the turbine, through the outflow and into the riverbed to continue its journey downriver. The generator contains many strong magnets. As opposite poles of the magnets spin rapidly in the generator, electrons are cast off and captured by the heavy wires in the powerhouse. Huge transformers in the powerhouse convert the electricity to the correct voltage so it can be used every day. St Mary's is a small community on the western border of the Blackfeet Indian Reservation adjacent to Glacier National Park. This would be our 5th time travelling through St Mary. The village is the eastern terminus of the Going to the Sun Road, which bisects Glacier National Park east to west, a distance of around 53 miles. Only about 54 people reside in this village year round. However, the population increases tenfold on a busy summer evening. Several lodges, restaurants and cafes, a small grocery store, 2 gas stations and campgrounds are located in the village. Got to get my passport out, mate. Sure. Can my wife come up too? Sure. Yeah.
Waterton Park in the afternoon to clearing weather. The weather in the region can change dramatically in a very short amount of time. This would be our third time in Waterton, with the last time being shared with a dozen friends from Australia, UK and the US. We had previously only stayed one night each time we had visited, and this time we booked into the Mountain Motel for 2 nights so we could experience all this gorgeous wonderland had to offer. We decided to get right to it with a walking tour of the town. Waterton Park is a hamlet located on the beautiful Waterton Lake. The town is open year-round, even with the heavy winter snowfall, with a permanent population of 54 residents, with the locals calling the town Waterton. Waterton is located adjacent to the Waterton Lakes National Park, where the prairies of Alberta meet the huge jagged peaks of the Rocky Mountains. Clear lakes, thundering waterfalls, rainbow-coloured streams, colourful rocks and mountain vistas await all who visit.
Waterton Glacier International Peace Park is the union of Waterton Lakes National Park in Canada and Glacier National Park in the United States. Both parks are declared biosphere reserves by UNESCO and their union as a World Heritage Site. The park was created jointly by the US and Canada in 1932.
A trip to Waterton Lakes National Park isn't complete without a stop at the New Parks Canada Visitor Centre. This centre is a new facility since our last visit, and to say we were impressed is an understatement. The centre's outdoor landscaping features plant species native to the area and is designed as a shelter from Waterton's infamous wind. You can view statues of local wildlife and learn animal names in English, French and Blackfoot. Interactive exhibits inside the centre invite you to learn about all the species and places that define Waterton Lakes. Step inside the 13 Moons exhibit to discover their significance to the Blackfoot people. Visit the Nightlife Theatre for a glimpse of the nocturnal wildlife and starry skies that await you during Waterton Lake's magical evenings.
Gypsies. Michelle's offline for a few minutes, so you just have to listen to my pleasant voice. So we're just leaving Waterton Park on the south central area of Alberta, Canada. Today we're heading to Banff, so a little bit of highway riding and some nice back roads as well, although it's a highway as well, the one we're going on, but it's a minor highway. So on the way there we're going to stop just in a few minutes up at the Prince of Wales Hotel. So the Prince of Wales Hotel, which you can see there in front of me now on the hill, it's 7 stories high, so I think it's 123 feet in total. And it sits high above the lake on that hill. Beautiful views all the way down to the southern end of the lake. It was built in 1927, so that's when they actually started it. It was built in 1927, started in 1926, finished in 1927, and it was built for the railway. There was a major railway line went through here from the US up to Calgary. That railway line's now defunct, so it was named after the Prince of Wales, who became King Edward VIII. And they named it the Prince of Wales to try and entice him to stay here on his holiday over in Canada. But unfortunately for the Prince of Wales Hotel, he chose to stay at his own ranch that he owned in Canada. So that was quite disappointing for the staff. And there's for hire use for the Prince of Wales Hotel, which extraordinarily has never burned down, which, structures of this kind are quite receptive to burning down. And there it is, Prince of Wales Hotel.
just at the Prince of Wales Hotel on Waterton Lake. We stayed here for the past 2 nights. The Prince of Wales Hotel is absolutely beautiful. It was built in 1926 and finished in 1927. It's 7 stories high, which it doesn't look it, but yeah, it is so stunning, and it sits on top of the edge of the beautiful Waterton Lake. To the left is Lynette Lake, and yeah, the mountain's just gone forever. Today we're going to Banff. We're staying there for 3 nights. Just going to do some local rides and see what's on there. We've never stayed there longer than 1 night before, so it'll be good to check it all out and eat some yummy food.
No stay in Waterton would be complete without a visit to the grand Prince of Wales Hotel, perched high above the hamlet and offering stunning views of the town, lakes and surrounding jagged mountain peaks. The Prince of Wales Hotel is one of Canada's grand railway hotels and the only one built by an American company, Great Northern Railway. The hotel was designed by Thomas D. McMahon, with construction contracted to Oland and Scott Construction of Cardston, Alberta. The building was designed in a rustic architectural style. As a result, the building is primarily made of wood materials for its construction, cladding and detailing. The majority of the lumber was provided by a sawmill in Montana. The lobby for the Prince of Wales Hotel is perpendicular to the length of the building and incorporates 2-story windows facing Upper Lake Waterton. Other rustic elements within the hotel include natural wood detailing, a timber frame lobby with open spaces ascending to the building's roof. Wood pillars at the hotel are made of Douglas fir. The hotel was constructed between 1926 and 1927 and was built by the Great Northern Railway of the United States to lure American tourists during the Prohibition era. It was named after the Prince of Wales, who was later to become King Edward VIII, in a transparent attempt to entice him to stay in the hotel on his 1927 Canadian tour, but the Prince, he stayed at his own nearby ranch instead. In September 2017, a major wildfire which consumed 1/3 of the park stopped mere meters from the Prince of Wales Hotel.